So I just want to ask you guys a question. Are we going to be powering up or just sticking to power down? Kia ora guys, what's going on and welcome back to my channel. So, you would have seen from the title of today's video that we are going to be reviewing the new Power collection from Gymshark. So what I'm currently wearing is the Power Down collection, which is their lounging collection they brought out quite a while ago. And they've recently just brought out this Power collection, which is meant to be for power lifters. They also had a collection similar to this in the men's range, and they've now brought it out in the women's range, and let's just say we have a lot to talk about. So in today's video I will be reviewing the shorts, sports bras. I've got a couple of different types of shorts. I've also got a crop top, and then I've also got a piece from the Recess collection. We just have a lot to talk about. Alright, so if you're interested in watching this video, you want to know a little bit more about the Power collection, keep on watching. Alright, so before we get started, I'll just let you guys know that all of my measurements will be linked in the description box below, so you can kind of use that as a little bit of a reference. I'm normally a small in most of my Gymshark pieces, but I'll let you guys know otherwise, because in things like shorts, sometimes I size up to a size medium, so wherever I size up, I will let you guys know. But other than that, I'm pretty much a small across the board. So all of these pieces that I'm talking about now obviously already released on the website, because I don't get sent things early because I'm not a Gymshark athlete, but that is okay. I'm still here to give you a completely honest review, and I'm telling you now that this is the one that you're going to want to listen to, because when I first saw these things being like posted by all of the athletes, there were some pieces where I was just like, yeah, that's really cool, and then other pieces I was just like, maybe I'll pass, you know, like, I don't really know. But anyway, what I did is I bought a whole bunch of the stuff just so I could review it for you guys, so you guys could have a completely honest opinion on these that's not biased in any way. As you guys would know, I absolutely love Gymshark to pieces, so nonetheless, I'm still going to give a really honest review. Anyway, let's get started. And so what I'm going to start with is these loose fit shorts. Right, so when I saw these first posted on Instagram by some of the athletes, I was like, they're pretty cute. So all of the Power collection have this kind of almost camo pattern running through. So this one here I bought because, to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of the camo pattern, and if I was buying a pair of loose shorts, I didn't really want to see it. So I'll see if you guys can see it, but it's very, very faint in terms of its camo pattern. So it is very difficult to see, which is actually what I really like about it. So what you've got underneath is you've got a form of like spandexy material. So this is really similar to the shorts that, like the plain shorts that I'll show you a little bit later, but it is nice and stretchy. Like, it is a really comfortable material. And then I've got an overlay over the top, which is kind of that mesh with the camo pattern in it. You have the Gymshark logo down the side, which I think is really cool because it's actually, I'm not sure if it's stuck on or if it's like made into the fabric. Nonetheless, it doesn't feel like it's going to just fall off, which some of those like seal pressed ones that Gymshark uses sometimes has. So I do have these in a size small, and I got them because a lot of the athletes were saying that they were a little bit oversized, especially around the waistband and even in the legs as well, and that they had a bit of stretch. So as you can see on the legs, when I show you like the little in video clip, they are kind of tight on my legs, but not compressive tight, if that makes sense. They don't have that super loose flowing fit, which they may do if I had got the medium. But as you can see in the waistband, I think if I got the medium, the waistband would just be too big. So they're not like super duper high-waisted, but they are relatively high-waisted enough that I'd feel comfortable to wear them. And the band is super stretchy as well, which I really like. They are relatively squat proof. I mean, I probably wouldn't use these to squat in anyway. I'd probably use them just for more general wear than anything else. But nonetheless, because they've got that double layer action, it's really nice. They also have these in a few different colors as well, but obviously I got these ones because you can't really see the camo pattern as much unless you're nice and up close. So yeah, I really like these ones. My only problem with them is it's not a Gymshark thing whatsoever. It's just they're very similar to my skin color, so I probably wouldn't wear these as much just because I don't want it to look like I don't have pants on. It's kind of not the vibe I go for. I'm more of a bright, colourful person, but nonetheless, the actual shorts themselves are really super comfortable, and I may just have to swap them out for a different colour. We'll see. But yeah, I would definitely recommend if you just want some real super comfortable, nice, lightweight shorts with that underlayer, which is super nice. So next up, we'll talk about the crop top. So I bought this thinking that maybe it was a little bit longer than what I could see in the photos, because sometimes the photos are a little bit deceiving, or people's Instagrams are very deceiving, and it looks a little bit more cropped than it actually is. But she is super cropped. I mean, it's kind of a vibe, but I'm not really sure how much I would wear a really cropped top. Kind of reminds me of more of the length of like a slightly longer shrug, if that makes sense, if you remember the Vital Seamless shrugs that they came out with. Nonetheless, this is it. So I got it in the black, and you can see the camo pattern so much more in this one, and this is what I meant by the shorts having the camo pattern. It's the same one as this, but obviously you can't see it in those shorts. If you've got the black shorts, this is what you see. So it is this camo-y mesh top, but I mean, it's not super see-through. It depends on what sports bra you wear underneath. Just because it has that camo pattern, it means that you can't really see through it too much, which is really nice. It is super lightweight, and it's almost got those drop sleeves. Like the sleeves are slightly longer than I expected, so they're really cap sleeve, but they're a little bit longer. And yeah, it's got the Gymshark logo that goes along the top around the neckline, so that is similar to the sports bras that they've brought out that all have that Gymshark kind of around the neck. But yeah, this kind of comes to just, literally just below or like with the sports bra length. So if you're not really keen on a super cropped crop top, probably not the one for you. But if you really like it just covering your sports bra so you can show, you know, a little bit of belly if you have abs, show off those abs, then yeah, this is a really good one. And because it's so lightweight, it's kind of like you're not wearing anything. So, I mean, it's pretty cute, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of different colors in this as well. But yeah, you guys let me know, do you guys really wear crop tops? Like, would you wear this at the gym? Because realistically, it's the same length as your sports bra, so you could just wear a sports bra. So yeah, let me know below, do you guys like to wear crop tops, especially if they're this cropped? Just sports bras? Anyway, super cute, super lightweight. That's that. Alright, and so here is the piece that made me want to buy from the Power collection. And that is the shorts. Okay, so we just need to talk a little bit about these. All over Instagram, it is showing all of these athletes with these juicy peaches, and these shorts are just, you know, amplifying that and making them look so good. And people are saying, even if you don't have a booty, these shorts are going to make your butt look really good because they've got that awesome internal seam and they're just going to accentuate the glutes. Well, here's my take. I'm a little bit lacking in the department, and I keep saying this, it's going to grow, but you know, we are working on it, okay? We're working on it. Touchy subject. But nonetheless, I don't really see it working. Like, I understand the concept of having the scrunch so that it separates the glutes and it kind of makes them look super juicy, peachy, you know, but for someone who doesn't have it, you can pretty much just see the seam. And I mean, if you don't mind seeing the scrunch, like I obviously wear the camo and the animal and all that sort of stuff, and you can see the booty scrunch on the outside, and I obviously don't mind that, but this is just, it reminds me of the etch, or however you say it, their booty scrunch, where it's like super visible. Nonetheless, we'll just quickly run through them. So, these are the shorts. I have them in the black right now. The first thing I noticed is that they have a top seam. And so when I tried them on, I didn't really dig in too much, but that's because I have quite a narrow waist compared to my hips, so I don't find that things often cut in too much. But there we go. We have a seam at the top, if it's going to focus. There we go. And it's got a decent sized waistband. I'd say it's maybe like 3 inches thick. Like, it's a pretty decent sized waistband. And then what you've got is, you won't really be able to see it, I'm telling you now, but that's kind of really cool. And what I like about it is you've got the Gymshark logo on the side, so that is that there. Hopefully you can see it. If not, it's kind of the point, it's kind of masked in. So when we come down to the bottom, the legs aren't too compressive, which I really like, but then I also find sometimes with that they just slide up super easily. So I didn't find these shorts to roll up, but they did kind of slide up, if you get what I mean. They didn't roll, they just slid. So the part that everyone's so interested in is the back of the shorts. So you have that booty scrunch, which is obvious, like you can see it. I do really like the seam though that runs along the back. It is a really big, almost like widow's peak. And so if we flip these shorts inside out, the actual booty scrunch is on the inside, very similar to the Whitney ones, but it's kind of amplified even more. So that there is the scrunch on the inside. So it is very much just a elastic seam that's pretty much gathered on the inside there, and it's just, I mean, it's quite intense. I don't really have a butt for it to just kind of into, you know? So I really struggled with these because I bought them hoping that it would make my peach, my little peach that's not really there, I was hoping that it would amplify them, and I guess like it kind of does, but not to the extent that a lot of the athletes were saying. So yeah. They also don't have a front seam, and I didn't have any problems with the, you know, dreaded CT in these, which I really liked considering the fabric is super stretchy and soft. So yeah, if you're looking for a super soft pair of stretchy shorts that, you know, may or may not give you a little bit of a booty lift, yeah, feel free to try these. I mean, if you've tried them, let me know, because I want to know if it's worked for anybody else. It hasn't really worked for me, so that's those in the black. Alright, so on the topic of shorts, I also brought them again in a different colour, because when I saw this, again, I didn't really know how I felt about it. The pattern was very out there. I don't know if it would suit me, but we went and bought it nonetheless. And that is this beautiful, and I say beautiful now because I actually love this. Blue, I don't even know what type of pattern to call this. It is just beautiful though. So we'll just start off with the shorts since we just went over them. These are them. You can see the Gymshark logo a lot better in these ones. There you go, boom. That's the same as what's on the black, but it's in black so you can't really see it. And you've still got that booty scrunch as well. So yeah, they're really soft and they're super comfortable and I love them, but I just don't know if I can get over the fact that you can really see that booty scrunch. I think if I had a bigger booty, a bigger peach, it would probably spread out that scrunch a little bit more, and so you wouldn't see it, it wouldn't be so visible with the kind of the ridges that come when it's not stretched out. So yeah, I mean, if you have, you know, if you've got a bit of a booty on you, I feel like these would be really cool and they would really look good because they do on the athletes when they have their nice juicy peaches and it just looks great. Maybe one day, maybe one day. And the last thing to say about these shorts is these also come in a legging form, so they are just a full length legging. There's multiple different colours as well, so I'll pop them up on the screen, but as far as I'm aware, they're pretty much exactly the same as the shorts. They are just full length, still got the same booty scrunch, still got the same logo placement, so yeah, that's those, and they also come in leggings as well. And so to match that, I got these sports bra and they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. This sports bra, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so it is probably, I would say, about maybe a low to medium support. I didn't really get a lot of compression from it, but at the same time, I don't really have a lot to work with. I'm generally about a B cup, so I'm pretty small. Nonetheless, I got this and I'm in love. It is beautiful. So, if we're having a look at it, it is just your basic kind of racer back sports bra, and what's really cool about it is the pads are built in. So I know we find this with a lot of the more higher support sports bras from Gymshark, that they have the built-in pads. So it's really cool to see a more lower to medium support sports bra still with these built-in pads. So as you can see there, the cups are actually built into the sports bra. They're not those removable ones, and they're pretty thin, but at the same time, they do give a nice amount of support. The reason why I say it's more of a low to medium support is because of the waistband. So I'm not really sure how much this is going to show in detail, but it is super stretchy and it's just not super compressive. So a lot of the time, the support for your girls actually comes from the band and the straps. So if this band at the bottom isn't secure enough to actually, you know, hold them in place, you lose a little bit of that support. The actual straps themselves are not super thick, but they're thick enough to give you a decent amount of support from the front. Just that band at the bottom doesn't really help hold much. So I'd say that if you are someone with a little bit of a bigger chest, you've got bigger ladies, obviously you'd end up probably buying a bigger size than the small anyway, but just be aware that that band underneath is a little bit looser, so it means that you may not get that full support. It's definitely more of a light than a kind of higher support sports bra. And so we have the Gymshark logo that wraps around on both sides, which I think is awesome. So it just comes kind of underneath, and yeah, the fabric itself, it's really performance-y. So it's that kind of smooth but soft performance-y material. And then when we flip over to the back, this is where the Power Collection has just absolutely nailed it. So we do just have our basic racer back sports bra. Again, we love the keyholes. There's always a keyhole in a racer back with Gymshark, I feel. And then what you've got is this padding up the top. So you can kind of see it there. It is this slightly raised pads. Like it's literally so that if you were lifting, say you were doing a squat, you've got the bar on the back of your shoulders. You've got that extra support. I mean, it's not a lot, so it's not going to take, you know, so much of the stress off from a, say, a 150 kg bar if you can really squat and power lift. But I mean, for someone like me who I'm just slowly getting back into my exercise again, and if I'm going to go squat, I'm not going to be squatting that much. We're looking like 60 kgs, guys. Like, I'm not that strong. This is actually really good. It just takes that little bit of the edge off, and it's super comfortable, and it doesn't feel bulky when you're just kind of wearing it in general. So yeah, I've already worn this sports bra. I wore it yesterday. and I love it, and I kind of wish I had it in another color as well, but this blue is just, it's just awesome. Like, it's such an original pattern, which maybe not everybody would like, but you know what? She's beautiful, and this set together, although I'm not really sold on the shorts, like this is pretty cute. Alright, so that's pretty much covers all of the power stuff. The last thing that I have to show you guys is this tracksuit. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I kept seeing it all over Instagram, all these girls wearing, they had like these hot pink ones, there was a green one, there was kind of a like a tanny taupey or like light pinky colour. And I was looking at it and I was just going, oh my goodness, Gymshark, what is going on? They're like a really old school tracksuit, and I was just thinking, no, sorry, that's just, it's not for me, it's not for me. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, because that's what you do, right? You just buy random things even though you don't actually like them, just so you can see if you like them. So, that being said, I bought the black tracksuit. So my honest opinion on these, if you were to ask me, maybe like a week ago, do you like the recessed tracksuits from Gymshark? And I would have been like, I mean, they look alright on some people, not for me. If you were to ask me if I like this tracksuit now, come on. I love it. I love it. Guys, this tracksuit, oh my god, absolute game changer. I feel like a soccer mum. Like, I'm going to take my kids to soccer practice. I'm going to be standing on the sideline, cheering them on with my coffee in my hand. Then we're going to pack into our black SUV and we're going to head on home. Alright, so we're going to start off with the jacket. So the jacket is slightly cropped. It kind of just sits, I would say, at the level of, say, a high-waisted pair of leggings. And it is a zip up all the way up to the bottom to the top. And it's kind of like it's almost performance-y. If you just think of like a stretchy tracksuit material that you may have worn back when you were younger, like, hello late 90s kids, do you understand me? But yeah, so it's got that like stretchy material, and it's got those bright white, like defined lines that are breaking it up. It's got slight little mock neck, so it doesn't come up super high when you do it up, but it does come a little bit up into your neck. You've got our full length sleeves with just a normal kind of cuff at the bottom. The star of the show though is the like band, the ginormous Gymshark band that's kind of an ombre effect. So like if we look at this, like that is cool, like that is really cool, and I think this is the part that I was really kind of iffy about, but it's super stretchy, but it's also not super compressive. It's kind of like this in between, but it really sits nicely kind of on your waist to your kind of upper hip area. They've changed the Gymshark logo on these, which I think is really cool, and it's kind of like a little box with the Gymshark logo and the words printed out as well, so that's really cool. These also have pockets, like they're tiny, like you can literally see that they're tiny. There's just, I don't use them. Like cute, but I don't use them. And then the back is pretty much the same. It is just the plain with the bold white lines. So yeah, that is the jacket, and then we have the joggers. And I got these ones in a medium, same as the shorts. Like my bottoms I got in a medium this time round, everything else is a small. And yeah, these are kind of cute. So again, pretty much the same waistband as what you've got on the top, with a slightly bit more stretch, just because you are, you know, obviously they have to hold up the pants so they don't fall down on you. They have the same waistband on the inside, so I don't know if you know that like most Gymshark athletes, they really just like, they love to like flip their waistbands, even on their leggings and whatnot, they just flip it over just to make it fit the way that they want it to fit. So I think this is super clever that they did this little waistband that when you flip it over it matches, and it's also so you can like read it. It's not upside down or anything, like it is literally, I don't know, it's pretty cool. And so you've got the bold white lines again. This time you've got pockets in the pants, and they are actually like a decent sized pocket. You can actually use them. And then you go all the way down to the bottom, and there's no proper cuff on the bottom of the pants there, but they do have that logo on the back, that new kind of logo. But what I found with these is they are slightly tapered towards the bottom, so even as a medium they still kind of bunch more and a little bit tighter around my calf muscle, and then looser around the top, which is exactly how I'd want my joggers to fit. If you were to size down, like I could probably fit a size small. If I was to size down, I do believe that They would definitely be a lot tighter around the calf muscles. I may lose a bit of that bagginess, and so for me personally, I want to be able to differentiate between my legs and between my leggings and my joggers. So I really like having the size medium in these. It means I've got a little bit more room around my thighs. It does mean that the waistband is slightly looser on me, but to be fair, like, they're joggers. I actually don't really care. So like, compared to the Gymshark joggers I'm wearing now, these ones have like a really tight waistband on them, so they're like quite compressive and they're like really cinching in my waist, giving me that hourglass figure, whereas these ones are a lot more relaxed. They're just really cool. So like, you know, wearing these with a jacket kind of open with a sports bra underneath, she is cute, I'm not gonna lie. I wore the jacket to the gym with the power sports bra underneath and my black pair of Whitney leggings, and oh, I felt like a bad bee. Like, I'm not gonna lie, headphones in, I had my jacket on, I'm doing my hip thrust, doing some shoulder presses. Oh guys, I felt so cool. I can't lie, but that set, that tracksuit set, blows my mind. 10 out of 10. I love it. I think I would only stick with the black. I don't know if I'd get the other colours, but I mean, if you're into the other colours, absolutely go for it. Super comfortable. 10 out of 10. Alright, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it, whether there were pieces you liked or you didn't like. I think I probably won't keep all of them. That's just my honest opinion. I will definitely be keeping the tracksuit, and I'll definitely be keeping the power sports bra. I just don't really think I'm going to get the wear that I really want to out of the shorts, and the crop top's a little bit too cropped for me, and then the other shorts are just a bit too similar to my, you know, skin color. So nonetheless, the pieces were awesome, and just take what you want from this little mini haul, this little review. And if you get anything, let me know down below and let me know your opinions if you've already bought stuff. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the Gymshark pieces. Let's have a little Gymshark conversation together, my favorite topic ever. So I do hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're slowly ticking away, getting more followers, joining into this little family. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.